Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. It is your Fortnite Mobile drama guy here with technically his last video. Today is a much more serious video, however, with a much more serious topic. Today we go over the truth about the Omen Shane. Like I said, this is a much more serious video. We will be going over a very controversial topic of sexual harassment. A warning for all, we will be going over a case of underage sexual harassment. If this is too disturbing for you, I recommend you click off this video right now. Now let's begin. Omen Shane. Where do I even start? Shane is arguably the person who made the most impact in the Fortnite mobile community. Most everyone in this community has heard his name before, either people that have been in the community for a long time or the people that have newly joined. A little bit about Shane. Well, he's a grown-ass man. Shane is over 40 years old and get this, married. Shane currently holds a big title of being the founder and CEO of major mobile esports gaming organization Omen Elite. While not being a big name in the Fortnite mobile scene anymore, Shane and Omen Elite are now heavily involved in mobile games such as Brawl Stars, COD Mobile, and PUBG. Recently, these two women have found out about each other's stories and experiences with Omen Shane and his horrific actions towards them. These two brave women have reached out to us in order to bring justice to whoever was also involved in Shane's inappropriate actions. These two stories date back all the way to 2018. They have been nervous and afraid to speak out against Shane at the time because of how powerful he was. However, they feel safer now that they have each other and felt confident that they could trust me in giving them the opportunity to be heard, as they should. The two girls I'm going to be talking about today would rather be kept anonymous. They want to make it clear that they did not do this for attention at all. They did this to make their story heard and for giving this situation the justice it deserves. They hope that this will provide positive change towards women and how they are treated in this community, and to of course finally call out Shane and his outrageously wrongdoings, and for other people to be very aware when engaging in communication with Shane. We will refer to this first girl as Girl 1 in this instance. This first instance dates back all the way to 2018 in October, where Omen Elite was still fairly new. Girl 1, however, was not a minor, but she was barely of age at 18 years old. She was in a staff position at Omen Elite at the time, so her and Shane were fairly close. Girl 1 was having this conversation with Omen Shane back in October 12th of 2018. Girl 1 says, "Anything you need, feel free to ask. I won't fuck anything up." Omen Shane responds by saying, "Anything." She goes, "Except for nudes, SMH." Shane responds by saying, "Damn it, man." She goes, "Also, would I eventually be able to get the snipe admin rollback?" Shane then goes, "Yeah, I got you." So, nudes are still on the table then? It is obvious that Shane did not try to make this subtle, but instead blatantly asked for nudes. From the screenshot, there's no way he can deny this. I know that his name is crossed off from these screenshots. The original idea for this video was to keep all names anonymous, however, it was just too difficult to do. We do have the screenshots without Shane's name crossed out that we may post on our Twitter if people are still in disbelief. Now let's get on to more about this conversation. As you can see from the first message, Girl 1 responds with laughing emojis. I know what you're thinking, why is she answering with laughing emojis? Well, I asked her when I was in call with her, explaining the whole situation. She told me that she was extremely uncomfortable and was just trying to nervously laugh this matter off. However, as you can see from the next few messages, Shane still keeps on going. Shane proceeds by saying, "That would be great, to be honest. It's lonely being in a semi-shitty marriage and sitting at a desk all day. Spicy pics would help get a little excitement in my day." Girl 1 responds in shock, and then Shane says, "Don't tell anybody I asked though." She responds by saying, "I won't, that I don't throw friends under the bus." Then continues to be nice and says, "I hope your marriage gets better though." Here's another screenshot where, as you can see in the highlighted zone in the circle, he asked for, quote, "sexy pics." but he does not say nudes, so this makes it 0.1% better or something. I don't know. Even though he still asked for nudes from her 2 days before. Next screenshot, same people, same convo. Shane says to girl 1, "You're welcome" for something, and then asked, "Does that mean I get the nudes now, as a thank you?" Then girl 1 tries to change the subject immediately, and then Shane gets right back into it saying, "For reals though, just one pic, doesn't have to be sexy." Girl 1 tries to make the excuse of saying that she got a new phone, however Shane still begs on and asking for a new selfie. This conversation really showcased how desperate he really was. This next screenshot we have to show you is a conversation with girl 1 and another Omen staff. This Omen staff member says, "Hey, I heard a little word on the street. Shane's been all up in your DMs being a little creepy. This happened with disclosed name 2, and don't be alarmed, he does this to all girls. It's just a classic 40-year-old hitting on younger girls. If it becomes another problem and you want me to talk to him or something, just let me know." So it seems as if Omen staff was aware of Shane's creepiness with other girls. Girl 1 also reached out to her friend Slays. Girl 1 says to Slays, "And Shane was a big scary deep voice guy with clout. The only way I knew how to react was laugh and deflect because he made me very uncomfortable." Slays was very shocked, and girl 1 claimed that Shane manipulated her. Girl 1 said to me that she tried her best to have a good friendship with Shane, however at times he started to be a little bit creepy with her, and the DMs that Shane sent her serve as evidence. Let's move on to the second girl now. We will refer to her in this video as girl 2. When girl 1 found out about girl 2's issues with Shane 2, she figured this all must come out to the public right away. Girl 2 was a minor at the time, at the age of 17. This instance also dates back all the way to 2018. This girl was not as involved with Shane and Omen Elite and only took part with them for a short amount of time, mostly because of how Shane freaked her out. Now, on October 31st, 2018, Omen Shane went to TwitchCon, where he would eventually meet and greet a bunch of popular Fortnite streamers at the time, such as Pokimane and Tfue. Girl 2 informed me that she told Shane that she was a huge fan of Tfue. So Shane took it upon himself to get Tfue to say a couple of personalized messages, one to Omen Elite and one personally to Girl 2. Now this doesn't sound so bad. However, what I will show you soon will. First off, let's roll the personalized messages from Tfue. Tfue does mention girl 2's name in both of these videos, so I will be muting that part out of them. Roll them.
Yo, what's up, Omen? How you guys doing? I appreciate you guys. Thank you, man. My man.
These right here are messages between Shane and girl 2. Shane says, "Did I tell you Tfue says he loves you in the vid?" Girl 2 is obviously excited and is very anxious to see the personalized video from Tfue. However, Shane refuses to show her the video and says, "Someday." This conversation is then resumed when Shane texts her the video of Tfue addressing her and Omen Elite, but still holds on to the video where Tfue addresses girl 2 personally, and this is how that went down. Shane says, "Not sure if I should send you Turner." Girl 2 says, "You really should." And then Shane hesitates and then says, "You are being treated pretty special around here." Girl 2 continues to plead while Shane responds by saying, "You haven't given any pictures yet, much less video." Now I understand that Shane is not explicitly asking for nudes. Like, y'all know how fucked up this shit really is? Like, Shane is keeping hostage a video of girl 2's idol sending her a personalized message just for him to tease her and try to get her to send pictures. What's also fucked up is that Tfue is unaware of all this, you know? He was doing this message to be nice, just for Shane to use it to persuade a girl into sending him nudes. She was 17 at the time. Like, it's just in all ways fucked up. Oh, and by the way, here is the personalized video.
Yo, we're back. What's up? I love you.
Girl 2 has told me that she is disgusted with Omen Shane and that she never wants to talk to him ever again. However, she is very grateful that she could finally get her story out there. As for Omen Shane, we just want everyone to be very cautious when communicating with this man. You know, people of all ages, all girls, maybe even boys. Haven't heard from him in a while. Don't know what he's into now. It doesn't matter how much power you have over some people. You shouldn't be able to get away with doing this type of stuff. It just isn't fair. Omen Shane has shown his true colors once again, and obviously it not being his first time. Now we have a statement from the two girls that I will be reading out loud right now. We just want people to know, if you're going through any type of harassment, that they are not alone, and that they should speak up, which is something we chose not to do until now, which is on us. It's okay to be scared, confide in those who you feel comfortable with, and just know that it is okay to say no. The point of this video is not to ruin Omen Shane's reputation. The video was made solely to inspire other girls in doing the same thing that these two girls just did. If these two women did not report it publicly, then nobody would think about Shane in this way and would put themselves in danger. My goal is to avoid that from happening. I used to think Shane was a pretty cool guy. However, with the information that the girls gave me and him threatening us with legal shit if this video gets out, I'm not really feeling the homie as much anymore, you know? Shane, personal message for you. You're not suing. Calm the fuck down. Like, you can't be mad at us. We didn't start this shit. Last time I checked, I wasn't the 40-year-old man harassing girls online. You did this to yourself, Shane. This isn't fucking false information. We have all the screenshots, all the evidence. We're not framing you for shit you didn't do. You straight up did this shit. Now take it upon yourself and own up to it. I'm not doing this shit to put you down or ruin Omen Elite. We are doing this because we need to have the people in all of these communities know what you did so they know who they're talking to. I mean, I personally don't want to associate myself with a grown-ass man who sexually harasses teens online. Just not my type of thing, you know? And I really hope this type of stuff doesn't happen in the community again. Not this Fortnite Mobile community, not the PUBG community, and not the COD Mobile community, not the gaming community altogether. This happens way too much, and we're cutting this shit out. Like, I don't want to have to report on this shit again. Shane had so much power in the community that these two women felt that they could not speak out against Shane. We're not letting that happen again. Ladies and gentlemen, if you feel you are being harassed or abused mentally, physically, sexually, reach out to us. This video's purpose and our purpose is to spread awareness. That's it. This was information that needed to get out to the public. But anyways, thank you, ladies and gentlemen. It has been your Fortnite Mobile Drama Guy. See you soon.